In this video, we will show you how to file an oil spill prevention and administration fee return. We protect all the confidential information you provide to us. First, go to our website, cdtfa.ca.gov, and at the top, click on Login. That will take you to the Online Services login page. You must log in with a username and password. For assistance with creating a username and password, please watch our tutorials online. On the CDTFA Online Services login page, we will enter our username and password. Then click Login. On the Online Services profile page, under the Accounts tab, we will click on the Oil Spill Prevention hyperlink. This will take us to the Oil Spill Prevention account page. Under the Periods tab, find the return period for which you would like to file. In our example, we will file for the month of January 2022, which is displayed by its return end date of January 31st, 2022. Click on the File Return hyperlink. This brings us to the first page, Barrels Reported for Registered Sites. You will see a list of sites currently registered to your account. You will be required to identify the oil type and the total barrels received or shipped during this filing period. Under the column Oil Type, click on the empty field. A drop-down menu will display the different oil types. Select the oil type specific to the location. In this example, this location has the oil types Crude Oil, Petroleum Products, and Renewable Fuel. We will select Crude Oil, Petroleum Products, and Renewable Fuel. Next, you will enter the total barrels received or shipped during this filing period per location. In this example, we have 500 barrels of crude oil, 350 barrels of petroleum products, and 150 barrels of renewable fuel. If you have additional sites not listed on this page, go ahead and select Yes. If you do not have additional sites, you can select No. In this example, we do have additional sites to add, and we'll select Yes. If you choose, you can save your work at any time by clicking the Save Draft button. Enter your password. Then click OK. You will be directed to a confirmation page. Now that you've saved your draft, let's go back to filing your return. Click the Continue Editing button. Now we are back to your return. After entering the amounts, we will click the Next button to continue. This brings us to the Barrels Reported for Unregistered Sites page. You will register new sites to your account and report the total barrels of crude oil, petroleum products, or renewable fuel received at or shipped from each site during this filing period. To begin, click on the Add a Record hyperlink. A pop-up window, Barrels by Location Schedule, will appear. Enter your new site address. After entering the address, it will need to be verified. Click on the button Click here to verify address. An address search pop-up window will appear. Click on the red hyperlink Click here to verify address. Select the verified address. You will now see that the address has been verified. Click the Save button to save the verified address. You will notice that the button has now changed to Address Verified. Next, select the facility type for the location. In our example, we will select Renewable Fuel Production Facility. Next, enter the total barrels received or shipped from this location. In this example, we have 1,000 barrels of renewable fuel. To save the new site, click the Add button. The new site will now appear in the table. If you need to make adjustments, you can click on the pencil and paper icon to make changes. You can also delete the record by clicking the paper and red X icon. If you need to register more new sites, click on the Add a Record hyperlink. We do not have any edits or sites to add, and we'll click Next to continue filing. This brings us to the Summary of Reported Sites page. Review the information entered. If you need to make an adjustment, click Previous. If the information displayed on the page is correct, click Next. This brings us to the Crude Oil page. The system will automatically calculate and pre-fill the information for crude oil received at a marine terminal and at a refinery. You can also enter barrels included in the total barrels received for which the fee was previously paid. You must have documentation to support the fees that have been previously paid and retain those records for 4 years. The system will also automatically calculate the total barrels subject to the fee. We do not have anything to enter, and we'll click Next. This brings us to the Petroleum Products page. The system will automatically calculate and pre-fill the information for petroleum products received at a marine terminal and at a refinery. You can also enter the total barrels received for which the fee was previously paid. You must have documentation to support the fees that have been previously paid and retain those records for 4 years. The system will also automatically calculate the total barrels subject to the fee. We do not have anything to enter, and we'll click Next. This brings us to the Renewable Fuel page. The system will automatically calculate and pre-fill the information for renewable fuel received at a marine terminal or a refinery from within or outside the state, and received at a renewable fuel receiving facility from outside the state or shipped from a renewable fuel production facility. You can also enter barrels for which the fee was previously paid, which are included in the total barrels received or shipped in the lines above. You must have documentation to support the fees that have been previously paid and retain those records for 4 years. The system will also automatically calculate the total barrels subject to the fee. We do not have anything to enter, and we'll click Next. This brings us to the Excess Fee page. If you collected more fees than what are due, select Yes to enter the excess fees collected. In our example, we do not have excess fees, and we'll click Next to continue. Review the summary page. If you need to make an adjustment, click Previous. If the information displayed on the page is correct, click Next. On the Your Information page, review the pre-filled information and make changes if necessary. When all required fields are completed, click Submit. When you click Submit, a window will appear to confirm your intent to file electronically and that your return is true, correct, and complete. Please read this information carefully. Enter your password and click OK to submit. This will serve as your authorization and confirmation. You will not receive a confirmation email. This confirmation page represents a return filing only. Please take note of your confirmation number and the total amount due. We recommend that you print this page for future reference. To print your submitted return, click on the Print Return button. To make an electronic payment, click on the Make a Payment button. To make a cash or check payment, click on the Print a Payment Voucher button. You can also share your feedback by clicking on the Online Services Survey button. Your opinion counts. If you still have questions, please call our Customer Service Center at 1-800-400-7115, California Relay Service at 711.